Hello, this is James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade, and I am here with Battle Brothers. That's right, I haven't done Battle Brothers content in a little bit of time, and I'm kind of like going back through some of my favorite games and doing content on them. We just wrapped up Crusader Kings 2, and now I want to jump into some Battle Brothers. I was thinking Peasant Militia, and I'm thinking well, I actually have enough names of subscribers now that I can use subscriber names, where in the past, before I had 200 some subs, when I had like no subs, I didn't really have anyone to name, and the few public subscriber names I had were, well, just not enough to do anything with. So this is kind of gonna be a Battle Brothers playthrough for my subscribers. So here we go. Let's jump in. Okay, we're gonna do a new campaign, and I'm thinking Peasant Militia because we can get the most amount of people into a Peasant Militia run. Let's see. I don't think I've ever used this banner in the past. So we'll go with these axes here. Company name. Oh boy, company name. How about I'm going to use one of my subscribers' names, except the subscriber is Trooper Hensal. I'm going to go with Hensal's Troopers. Okay. Hensal's Troopers. That'll be this playthrough here. We're gonna leave it at a random late game crisis. Do I want to have permanent destruction on? Yeah, we're gonna leave permanent destruction on. And map seed. So typically I would, oftentimes I will like go through a whole bunch of seeds to find a really good seed, but I don't want to do that this time. I just want to play with whatever we're given, and we're gonna go with the how about the Litchfield seed? And it fit just perfectly. How about that? All right. So that's in honor of Durand Litchfield, one of my first subs, and actually you guys should know Durand because he's the same Durand that I play Stardew Valley with, or I actually did some content here recently where we were playing Trailmakers. I think he was in that as well. So yeah, that's Durand that I'm referring to. Alright, let's go ahead and hit next. We're going to go with expert economic difficulty. We're going to go with low starting funds. And we're actually going to put the combat difficulty on veteran. I'm not going to go expert on combat difficulty because I'm streaming. Since I'm doing content, if I was playing my own private game, I would set it to expert. But I don't want to fail too hard in front of all of you. I want you to see, I don't know, maybe some fairly competent play. So we're going to go with Veteran here, and we're going to go with Iron Man, of course. Iron Man is the only way to play as, well, yeah, I'm going to go with Iron Man. Oh, maybe I should do Expert. No, I'm sticking with Veteran. So the peasant militia hunt down bandits, ward off raiders, trap wolves, attacking the farmstead, all in a militiaman's work. And if more is asked, then there's simply more to answer, all to keep your home of Sandholm safe. When a nobleman called on you, you and a group of ad hoc fighters took to the field in a battle between highborns. You didn't know their names or their quarry, only that one mustered you and your men to the field. And so there you went. Unfortunately, a low-born man with a spear and shield is little more than a peasant with misgivings of warriorship. The militia was used to hold a contingent of enemy knights in place, while your own side's archers rained hell from above, hitting knights and peasants alike. After the battle, you and your men fled the field for good. You took up arms as sellswords, and swore to one another by blood pact that you'd never have a highborn in your company. A mercenary band of motley men, and that is that. We are our own lords. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our motley band. And we're going to try to sort out the wheat from the chaff, if you will. We have a farmer here who does have two melee stars, and he does have one in range defense. Craven is not great, and tough. Okay. This is a, I'm going to call him a borderline character. He's a character that is, well, he's definitely a polearm. He's got melee defense, or range defense, sorry, and he's got melee skill. So he's going to yield a polearm, and he just so happens to have one in his hand. So we'll move him down here, and let's give him a name. Or should we give them a name? Should we give these guys names? I'm not sure if they're... I mean... Why not? If they die, we could rename them. Yeah, sure, we'll name them. That is the point of this playthrough, right? So how about... this will be Colin. Colin Hastings, title Turncoat. No. How about... just go with the farmer. That is what he is, after all. Alright, we have 2 stars in range skill. We have Cocky, which is good for resolve. Gluttonous. Terrible. I hate gluttonous. A star in range defense with Cocky. This guy is just... he's straight up not gonna make the cut. Poacher. Athletic builds up 2 less fatigue for each tile traveled. Superstitious. Minus 10 resolve at morale checks. Fear, panic, mind control. I mean, he's not a poacher, that's for sure. I'll leave him in the front line. Okay, we got Hack on the Black Cat. A thief. Content. Okay, so no bad traits, if you will. We got strange offsetting stars. So we've got decent stars in melee attack. And that's all that it really is. So we could throw him in the front line, we could throw him in the back line. He's just going to be a frontliner for now, I suppose. Lucky. Loyal. Four times 11 is 44. That would be 979. This guy is realistically maybe gonna reach 70, mid-70s in range skill if I was to make him an archer. That's just doesn't quite cut it. Yeah. Not quite convinced on him. We have the Miller, who is irrational. So he could have good resolve or bad resolve, we just don't know. It's a wild card. He's got a star in resolve, he's got a star in health, he's got a star in melee skill. I mean, can't get rid of everyone at this point. He'll stand at the front line. Waldemir has Eagle Eye, which isn't a horrible perk. He's got Fisherman, so he's a fisherman with Eagle Eye. Is there anything I could turn this guy into? I mean, Eagle Eye is useful-ish. Overall, this guy's not very useful, though. one of our militia dudes. So militia dude is one of our better backgrounds, if you will. So his stars are, well, they're terrible, but he's just inherently going to have better stats. So he's just inherently going to stay in the squad for now. Wendell. What the heck is Wendell? Weapon in poor condition. No, because it's salute, right? He's determined, which isn't a horrible perk. Dissatisfied, which is just a morale thing. 3 stars of morale, but it's starting low. Wendell's not terrible. He at least has a star in melee skill. I suppose we can keep him around. What do we have here? Is this a day tailor? Yes. Again, he's at least got a star in melee skill. I mean, this guy could be a tank. I'm not sure about him yet. Another militia dude who's actually got fatigue. I think we'll name this guy. What do we got? Irrational? Yeah. Martin Lindquist. The militiaman? Oh, what do we have here? That's a solid-ish character. It's a dastard. At first glance, I was thinking, we'll call this guy Glen Rock, and he's the tailor. If I'm keeping this guy, it's because he's tanky. And he's got lucky. and he's loyal. He's got good perks, and he's got 3 stars in defense. For now, we will keep him and use him in a protectionary role, if you will. Iran, the, what is that, poacher? I think that's what that symbol is, right? Yeah. Actually, if he's a poacher... Okay, 3 stars in fat. That's frontline. 1 melee defense. Frontline. Okay, just 2 stars. Maybe backline. There's no defense here either. He's a militiaman, so we're going to put him in the front line anyway. The thief has fairly decent melee defense baseline. Okay. I'm not convinced on this guy, am I? There is really nothing special about him. Alright, how much money do we got? 720. 5 supplies. Let's head into town. Well, it would be nice to know if he's any good. Oh. We don't exactly have a lot of money right now, but still, anytime I can see a beggar, yeah, let's do it. Okay, a star in fat, 2 stars in. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's not a bad deal, actually. He's fragile. Oh, he is really fragile. Craven. Oh, that's some pretty horrible resolve. But for now, he'll work from the back line. We need to get him a weapon. I think spear is pretty much the most valuable weapon you can get at this point in time. That thing's garbage. Loot's garbage. I need the money more than anything right now. We'll keep the net. Who do I consider like the star of the squad right now? Well, that fat certainly puts you up there. Glen. I think Glen Rock is our star at this point. Our dastardly star. Let's get some more names on these people. Zach Powers, the Lucky. Banksy. The Thief. Watt Algier. Militiaman? Or is he a Spartan militiaman? That looks like the Spartan thing. It is. Gigi Papa. The Frail. Lord Zell the Miller. Nick Maltz. The Bard. Alright, everybody has got a name. Now we need a job to go make us a little money. How long will our provisions last? 5 days. Okay, that's fine for now. Azagir of Sandholm, standing by his window, peering out while nursing a mug of mead. He doesn't really seem to be focused on anything in particular, and even talks as if he could care less about the conversation. Grave robbers are plundering the cemetery again. I'm not really asking much of you, Sellsword, other than to go there and put an end to this foolish business. Go to that cemetery and kill every robber you see. Got it? Good. 70 crowns in advance, 270. I accept your offer. Secure the tomb of Ragnar the Great. Interesting. I didn't know we were going to be going to such a famous place. Let's get there before nightfall. A man lingers deep in the rows of tombstones. He seems to be wavering, as though ready to pass out. Gigi Papa the Frail comes to your side and shakes his head. That's no man, sir. There's undead afoot. Just as he finished talking, the strangers in the distance slowly turn, and there in the light reveals he's missing half his face. Undead with my very first mission? Really? Armored Wiedengangers, even. Just says Wiedenganger, but that guy looks armored to me. They're back. Well, that's great. I think Gigi Papa the Frail is gonna have a bad day. So if I move a lot, these weeding gangers are gonna come back to life behind me. I think I just need to... Oh, there went the helmet, I think. I could get lucky. And Gigi Papa is knocked out. Or no. That's not... I don't know. Maybe he lived, maybe he died. It has killed Gigi Papa. Alright, I doubt we got much loot out of that. Well, we have a couple of weapons that are now better than daggers, I suppose. It's not to say that daggers don't have their use. We don't have time to spare. We can't stand around Sandholm and wait for daylight, so we need to continue on to Cornstead. Because it's a large city, it should have some stuff for us. No tools. gonna get both of them. Wish I had tools, man. There's no tools here. It's just awful. Deliver cargo, huh? Alright, how many crowns are we talking? Damn it. Fine. Okay, during the camp, it falls to you, the commander, to see the company succeeds, not just on the battlefield, but also in fame and riches. And so you spend the evening pondering about a bigger plan for the Hensal's troopers. In your tent, while the men talk and laugh around the fire, you're never going to become a legend simply by chasing brigands and doing small contracts. What do you proclaim to the men the company will set out to do? It's a little easy to be plundering things, isn't it? A battle standard, of course, is useful. Battle standard. Dietmar, the trademaster, reading one of many scrolls, he angrily tosses it in a pile with the others. The people of Hammer are rightfully furious. Do you know a brigand, possibly in league with other vagabonds, managed to steal my rare coin collection from us? That artifact is of immeasurable value to me, and to the people, of course. You shrug. You want me to get it back for you? The man points a finger. Precisely, smart sellsword. That is exactly what I want you to do. Follow the footprints of thievery and return to me the item which I, the town, rightfully owns. He gesticulates with his hands, pointing at his fingers as if counting something, but it means nothing to you. Judging from experience, this is good payment for the task. You'll get 240 crowns when the contract is done. Boy, fine. I don't want to fight you in the woods. Oh, come on. Get out of there. Must you guys miss so much? Well, somebody went down. Aaron the poacher was lost. Got another spear and a flail. That mission really wasn't worth it. Well, that looks like the best part of the map down there. No, those are capitals. This isn't. A brigand poacher or a raider. I think it's too early for that. Cemetery, huh? 340, that's a little better. Right, what are we gonna find in this cemetery? People. Peoples. Should be able to get some shields out of this. Do I want to maneuver at all? Well, that's great luck. Whoa! One shot head shot? Really? That happened? Sorry, Martin. You didn't make it. Our most heavily armored guy got one shot. Pretty terrible roll here, double ones on melee attack and melee defense. Alright, so the company numbers are whittling away, but we're getting some XP, and we're getting some guys that are going to be, well, transforming into being more survivable. I don't think we're ready for a 2-skull. What's it about? It's delivery, huh? So, I don't know if you guys know anything about delivery missions. After this delivery mission, we'll probably end this episode. Delivery missions, if you take the road, you're likely on a 2-skull to get jumped by bounty hunters. And depending on how well geared you are, that could be a good thing. Or, well, depending on how strong you are, let's put it that way. That could be a good thing because bounty hunters carry fairly decent equipment. And you can utilize them to gear up. But we're not strong enough for bounty hunters. So we are very much traveling off-road. Some orc young. I don't even know if we're strong enough for orc young at this point. We do have shields now. Could possibly handle orc young. Have I been here before? Got possible. They're all too expensive. Oh, here we go. We're at 300. 100, that'll live. I might have just made a mistake. It's a little bit of a jaunt to get back here, but that's where we're gonna head. I did say I was going to end the episode after doing that mission. Okay, after we deliver these trade goods. The shiny trade goods got me all excited because, well, delivering trade goods is typically an easy way to make some cash at this point in time. But the question is, was it worth it? So we bought at 308. We're going to make 80 off of each, so 160 ducats in total. What do we got in this armor shop? Kite shields. We got mail, basic mail. Okay. Close flat top. Right. Got a weaponsmith here too. It's kind of nice. Not a huge selection at this point. Oh, we have hireable people. Alright, Lothar is... I don't think Lothar is going to make the cut. I bought him, so we will stick a sword in his hand, literally. Give him that buckler. He can try to earn his life. He's not... Well, he is horrid. I mean, he does have a star in both defenses, which I could, I suppose, turn this guy into a tank, if need be. Or he could just possibly die in the future, which solves the issue completely. I need to check the rat catcher too. Wow! Glad we checked the rat catcher. We've got something here. Yeah. Need a weapon for him. Iron Jaw, even. Did this guy have any? No, he didn't. Who has died recently? Gigi Papa died. How about the CT Helm? And what is he? He's a beggar. Don't have a weapon for him. Damn it, really? This is the... Grr. I know. I said I was going to end the episode, but I need to get that backline squared away. I need to get him a weapon. Alright, now I feel a bit better about things. Actually, let's put him more central for now. Kind of protect him that way. Yeah, there we are. So, CT Helm is going to try to survive. If he dies, he dies. He's a sacrificial pawn, if you will. I gotta give him a sword because he's got low melee skill. The bludgeon he probably missed too much with. We've got a fairly decent front line starting to work out here. Spears going on, shields going on. I feel like we're not completely handicapped, and we've got some okay pole arms to back them up. Things are where they should be, I think, at this stage in time. Anyway, I'm James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying the first episode of this new Let's Play series where we are Hensal's troopers. If so, please smash that like button, and until next time, peace.